Hey, Coach, based on what we see from the line combinations at practice, it looks as though you're going to use the same lineup tomorrow night. Is this just a matter of no need to fix what ain't broke?
Yeah, for sure. I think we're playing well, playing as a team. So certainly we're not going to change anything at this point.
Penalty kill is ranked 10th in the league since the 24th of May, and that, or 24th of March, pardon me, and that happens to be the same time Alex Formanton started killing for you. Is there a coincidence, or can you correlate the two for us?
Well, yeah, he certainly brings an element of speed. If you turn it over, it makes you bobble pucks. So certainly he's helped our penalty kill. Obviously, and as well the goaltending. I mean, when the goalies make saves, your penalty kill is going to be good.
What concerns you the most about tomorrow night's game, Coach?
Well, this is a real resilient team that's finding ways to win, and they can score. They can score on their power play. So this is a team that's hungry, much like the teams we've played of late. So we just got to do what we do. Try not to give up odd man rushes, stay out of the penalty box, and stay in the game.
Chris Garriock, Post Media.
DJ, pardon me. What do you think, or what would you like to accomplish in these last 10 games?
Well, just our identity as a team, that we, what we give up, our goals against, continue to work at that. Our discipline away from the puck. Just making it hard for other teams to get good looks. And when we do that, we tend to get our own looks as well. And obviously, some of these kids, the more they get to play, the more comfortable they are. So, we want them to feel comfortable coming into next year.
Well, and I guess that's kind of one of my follow-ups here. Just like, how important is it to put them in positions where they can have success and know what they have to work on for next year?
Well, that's exactly it. They have to be in positions to succeed. And we're going to, there's not a team, that we play that's out of it yet. So, every one of these games, teams are scratching and clawing. So these are important minutes and great times for our kids to be out there. And we'll continue to put them in those spots.
And you kind of mentioned this off the top, DJ, but just the goaltending you've gotten of late from Matt Murray. What do you just see him playing with more confidence?
Yeah, for sure. And when you get goaltending in the NHL, you get a chance to win every night, and I think that's the same for every team. Murr's been going good. Forzy's been good. I mean, all the guys that have played, here in the last 6 weeks have given us a real solid chance to win every night.
Hal Bukoska, Sportsnet.
Hey, DJ, I think back to earlier on in the year and, some of the younger players in the lineup that maybe didn't see as many opportunity in the more key moments, I guess, later on in games that they are seeing now. I'm wondering back then, was there a value in your mind in just at least having them on the bench to watching those situations from that vantage point to maybe have a better understanding of what's expected when you do eventually give them the keys, I guess, to try to prove themselves in those bigger moments later on?
Yeah, for sure. I look at a guy like Drake Batherson that is such a big body with good hands. When you're down a goal, there's no reason why he can't be out there with his hockey IQ, how big and strong he is, getting pucks out on the wall. And if you get an empty net, likelihood he can put it in there. So here's a guy now that's going to, is playing at the end of the game when you're down and when you're up. He's really turned the corner.
Final one is from Mark Broussard at Loudois.
Yeah, DJ, just curious, you probably went to see the game last night, the Canucks. How impressive is it to see them play the way they are with after like 3 weeks without playing?
Well, for sure, they're a resilient group. I mean, I think we saw that last year in the playoffs, that they just wouldn't go away, with injuries, with COVID, what have you. I mean, they just beat, the number one team in our division back-to-back. Their goaltending's been superb all year. I think it's one of the top, expected goals against in the league, top 5, I believe. No matter who goes in there, they get a chance every night. So it's they're a really competitive team. We know it won't be easy, but we like our game right now, and we're going to do everything we can to win.